1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mental Health and Music with SadHeauxTG. I'm your host, SadHeauxTG, and today we have
Dhamage2k.
Period.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Yeah.
So this is my series, as I've said before, where I interview artists and mental health professionals about mental health and music, with the goal of inspiring people to reevaluate their relationship with music in more of a healing and healthy way. Again, thank you for coming out to do an interview with me. I appreciate you taking the time to drive out here,
Of course.
meet me here and do this. So I'm excited to hear your perspective. Please tell me a little bit more about yourself, who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so I go by Dhamage2k. If you know me, you probably just know me by Dylan. But I usually say I'm just like a writer first, because it's been like that for a while, and then music kind of got encapsulated in that. But yeah, I would say like writer, artist. I produce and stuff. A little bit of video editing.
Okay, nice.
And then yeah, one of the big reasons why I feel like this was a dope opportunity is because I do have like a degree in clinical psych. So that's
nice.
Yeah, that was like a year or two ago I graduated. But
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, no, and likewise. I
Thank
see you
you.
getting into the program.
Thank you.
Yeah, super proud.
How do you believe that music and mental health correlate?
Yeah, I think there's different perspectives. Like as a creator, well, I think the answer is the same. I was gonna say it's therapeutic, but it's therapeutic both ways.
Yeah.
But in like a different way. As a creator, it's therapeutic because you're working with something with your hands, and you're making something, and you get to write about what's going on. But and then as a listener, you get to like experience, I guess, any emotion you want based on what mood you're in. Yeah, I think it's big for just expression.
Yeah.
Like I think about a lot of shit just like painting, you know? It's like
Yeah.
no matter what it is, like you don't have to release a song. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be like something that is gonna be your favorite. It's just like you just have to get shit out sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I that's funny that you said that, because my best friend, shout out to Simone, is a painter, and I asked her, it was like, so for me, when I write music, it's like all of the feelings I'm feeling, I'm putting it into the song that I'm making, and I want the audience to feel that feeling. And I asked her if she felt like when she's making her art, is she trying to do the same thing in a way? And she was like, yes, that's such a great way to put it. And so I'm like, yeah, it's like in some kind of way, no matter what art it is, the goal is to kind of show how you're feeling in some kind of way. It's just expressing.
Yeah.
Right.
I think what's big is also like letting go of the idea that it needs to be received in the same way. Because then it kind of relinquishes you as a creator to just be like, I don't give a fuck how they take this. Like I'm still gonna do this to the best of my ability of how I want it to feel, because it's gonna be unique no matter what. Like everyone's like experience is unique.
Exactly.
And the same at the same time, but yeah.
I think that's the most beautiful thing about it, because I think that like just as a listener, sometimes you listen to a song and it just relates so hard, like almost like spot on to your life. It's like, did you live my life? But it's the person who wrote it. They did, but they didn't at the same time. It's like a completely different situation, but the feeling was the same.
Exactly.
And I think that's what's like so powerful. Is like you're able to just really connect with other people. So I think that's what I really like, is when I get feedback from other people where they're telling me that a certain song made them feel a certain way or remind them of a certain situation that I might not have gone through, but I understand how you're feeling how I felt.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's just like how powerful art is, you know?
The second thing I was gonna say was community, because music brings people together, bro.
Does.
If nothing else does, it'll be some music for sure.
Right. You know, how has music helped you mentally, and do you have any specific examples?
My whole life.
I feel that.
The fact that I'm here right now is
That
an
part.
example. I kind of grew up in like a music listening household. Like nobody really played music like that, but it was always something that was like set the vibe for the house, or like everything had music in the background, you know?
Right.
I feel like that was like a learned mechanism for what you can do with something like music or a different art form, now that I got older and was able to like, you know,
dabble in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Finding a community like physically out here was so crucial for me because like I said, I didn't really come from a music creating family, and I also like went to college for psychology. So like being able to find the community of people who think like me and who work like me was huge for my mental health. Because it's like there's really not a whole lot of like inspiration right in front of you other than that.
That's so true, because I was literally just talking to one of my best friends. She's from Memphis. We met online through making music. And when we look back on our friendship, it's just like we've kept each other just supported and up. You know what I mean? Just like having, just even though we're not in the same state, we still have a level of community where it's like I don't know where I would be without her, and vice versa.
That's
Shout
beautiful.
Out to Kedrit.
Shout out. Shout out to all the online homies, bro.
Yes, all the online homies.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're sleeping on that really hard right now. Like the internet is a crazy place, but also like there's people out there who are just fucking like you. I got a homie in NOLA that I've never met in New Orleans. This fool is a motherfucking oil painter, and he's so hard.
What artists or genres do you listen to when you're feeling down?
You know what's so funny, bro? I heard you ask Dory this question, and I was like, ooh, this question is crazy, because for me, it's like, it almost doesn't matter sometimes. Like, I'll just lean into it no matter what, but I don't know. It's like different sides. Like, I could lean into like the alt rock side. There's like older alt rock, like on some Arctic Monkey shit and stuff like that, or just like newer like Willow. That would go crazy for sure.
I like older Willow. I like those, I like SoundCloud Willow.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not even, that's beyond me, to be honest.
SoundCloud Willow.
I believe it 100%.
Top tier.
Yeah. I grew up on hip hop. Like that shit taught me a lot how to navigate the world. So
I think sometimes like that comfort music is also what you grew up on too. In what ways do you reflect your mentality through your music?
A lot of my music sounds a certain way sometimes. Like I love when my music like feels fun or like enjoyable, or like I'm big on like lyrics and like a hook and stuff like that, but also like the shit that I'm actually saying, it's always kind of on the same wavelength. Like I'm really big on like inspiring yourself and the people around you. Like even though some of my songs sound kind of hard or whatever, like it's more because of the beat and the way that I'm rapping, but also like I'm saying real shit, and I think that like I'm just surrounded by that because I choose to. So my mentality on like not having expectations on shit, no matter what it is, just like I'm not a very like, no, I don't like put too much on the physical world, you know? It's like I'm just in this bitch.
You're more deeper on like the spiritual, mental.
Level, like it's a lot of my music when I create is from the mindset of like I know where I want to go. I don't really care what's in front of me or what's around me, because I can change that to the best of my ability. And also I'm huge on community. Like a lot of my music too, and the ideas around it is about like bringing people with me in the ways that I can share the resources they need and vice versa.
Period. Share the love.
Yeah, because everyone has something they could do.
I always tell my people, if I eat, you eat.
Period. Yeah, it's always something for you to make a plate somehow, even if I'm not the one cooking, bro.
And seconds.
Facts.
What kind of mental impact do you want your music to have on the listener?
I want people to just have fun and like believe in themselves. Even though it might sound kind of corny, it's like it's really not, because a lot of people don't do that shit right now. A lot of people are not doing that, and it's not their fucking fault.
All the music is like, oh, you're a lame ass nigga if you don't have a bag.
Yeah, this shit is just like flexing and like capitalism and shit. Even the shit that is expressive, it's got a whole lot of that shit sprinkled in, and it's like, bro, you just ruined the whole shit. Like, what was the point of talking all about this?
Exactly.
So yeah, like I want people to just like not care, because there's too many cameras and shit going on. Like I feel like we had it for a little bit, and it's starting to dip back into like very superficial.
Yeah.
I don't know. People aren't like having fun no more.
I just kind of blame social media.
100%.
I feel like people see everything as like a system.
Yeah, because it is like, and it's not their fault, because it gets paid to be that way.
Exactly.
Like, we need to get off all of our apps. Like,
exactly.
Like, we need new apps so bad, and I've told everybody this, and everyone agrees. So what's up?
Right.
Where's the new app at?
What would you say to someone who's struggling to verbally express themselves through their music / can't find the right words to say how they feel?
I would say write, because you don't gotta say anything. You could just speak your mind, and just like, that's what got me started with this shit. Write it out, and then if you wrote something that you wanna try to like record, or like feel like you wanna sing it or try it out verbally, then do that. But otherwise, if you can find a safe space to just try shit out, that's something that I struggle with a lot, is like having a home base where I can just go and just try shit.
Right.
Because for me, it's always like I'm either at someone's crib recording, or I'm purchasing studio time, so I gotta be efficient. Yeah, ask yourself, and I said this in an interview already, but like, ask yourself, what do I like and why? Like, why do I fuck with this?
Right. Yeah.
That would tell you a lot about the way that you feel, and like, you'll have your own answers to it, and then you can write about that.
Yeah, it's about knowing yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you ever had one of those songs that you wrote like hella years ago about a certain situation, and then like years later you completely relate to it again about something completely different?
Oh yeah,
but in like a completely different way, and it's like, whoa, it's almost like this song means the same thing but also something new now.
I think yes, you had me in the first half for sure.
Yeah,
a lot of music that I write 5-6 months down the road, I'm in the exact same situation.
Right.
And I've had situations where people think it's about them. I'm like, bro, I wrote that 3 years ago. I'm writing about me. Like, this is shit that I go through sometimes.
Right.
Like, I feel like you have the ability to kind of like switch perspectives in a crazier way than someone else would.
Yes. Where can we find your music?
Yeah, hopefully everywhere. Very soon. My Instagram is Dhamage2k, DHAMAGE 2K, as the year I was born, and YouTube as well. I'm done distributing my shit to Spotify because fuck Spotify. Fuck ICE at that. But yeah, I actually did just drop a really dope music video. It took a while to work on it, and I did it with my homies production crew.
Okay.
That's on YouTube right now. It's also on my IG if you can see it, but I would very much rather you subscribe and watch the video.
Period. Awesome. I'll make sure to drop that link to the video in the description on YouTube.
Appreciate it.
So that you guys can go ahead and check him out. Again, thank you so much for coming in.
Hell yeah.
It was really nice having you and having your perspective on everything. I am debating maybe doing a podcast where I can talk about more things outside of mental health music. So
please, if
I end up doing that, I
love talking.
That's all that we have for today. Again, this was Mental Health and Music with your host, SadHeauxTG.
Yeah.
I'm your host, SadHeauxTG, and stay healthy. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.